Hey my lovelies, I hope you're all safe and well. It's Mitch here. I'm just coming on to do this Wednesday's Facebook card reveals for you all. So, if you were drawn to card number 1, we're going into the energies of the Three of Cups. Now, when the Three of Cups shows, primarily this is a connection card. This is about bringing energy kind of together. Now, Three of Cups shows a lot when maybe there are some physical dates that need to be celebrated. Those could be kind of birthdays, wedding anniversaries. There could be some people that are going to be getting married. There could be christenings. There could be naming ceremonies if you're pagan. There could be loads of stuff. You know, it could just be that you've achieved something and maybe a group of you guys are going out to sort of celebrate or to recognize that. So it shows itself in many weird and wonderful ways, but it's definitely a connection card and an honouring. For some people, it could be that there is maybe the anniversary of a loved one that has now passed over to the spirit world, and maybe there's the honouring of that within groups of people that still want to celebrate that love and that magic of the essence of that person. Could also be with this Three of Cups that maybe some of you guys are actually going to be getting together with some friends, having some social gatherings. Maybe some of you are going to be doing like nights out, a bit like maybe come dine with me sort of styly in different people's houses and homes. I've known of that kind of come up a lot with this card actually. Or it could be that maybe some of you are just getting together, a group of friends. Maybe you're off to just let your hair down, having a night at the local pub, or just kind of around someone's house. I've got a social gathering coming up very soon, which I'm mega excited about. So me and my tribe are off to Rocky Horror Show in Bath in a couple of weeks, and I am mega excited for that, as you cannot tell by my face is grinning. And when we go, well, I've been loads of times, but when we go in full attire. So I will be in full Rocky Horror drag for this turn or this season's show, so that's going to be exciting. But this is what I mean, it's a chance to get together with some friends, just to let your hair down, just to do something that perhaps you wouldn't usually get to do, or perhaps it's long overdue. It could be that maybe some of you are getting together for a cheeky kind of catch up and a roast dinner or something at the weekend. It could be in loads of ways. But if you feel like you've been lacking in this, or you've been craving or wanting a bit of this kind of connection, then it's about sort of trusting and connecting with the people that add value, with the people that do enrich your life, the people that enrich your heart, and the people that you actually want to spend some time with. You know, what I find is a lot of people sort of trying to force themselves upon me, and I don't always want to be around those people, but the actual kind of the great people that you choose to sort of actually want to be around, it's about getting to have time with those guys, you know. So wherever this sort of sits in your world, welcome it in and enjoy the connection. Just enjoy that sort of celebration, because sometimes we take life too seriously. It's all very stressful, and sometimes we need to just have a night out with good friends or good company, or just people that really enrich our heart. And that's what this is all about. Now then, as I'm moving into card number 2, we're going into the energies of the sun. The sun is really lovely when it shows. It's all about kind of positivity coming back into our world, back into our life. It's often seen as a time of light at the end of any sort of restrictions or any darkness. So if you've been going through some sort of personal battles or things that have been a little bit heavy going, then maybe it's just a sort of a recognition card that you're coming out of that, you're coming out the other side, and life is starting to make sense again. And even maybe if it's not making sense, I think there's a real importance to just take the beauty, take the blessings of what this world has to offer us, because sometimes we put so much pressure, we put so much expectation upon ourselves, we forget to live, we forget to have fun, we forget to really celebrate the beauty of what life can actually be. And, you know, someone said to me the other day, oh, you're lucky, you've got it made, you know, to me, this was when I did them a reading. And I said, no, I said, my life isn't necessarily straightforward. Everything is not necessarily perfect or worked out. I've got a lot of behind the scenes stuff going on that includes health with various family members, my own personal health. Got some stuff going on there. There's stuff with my little dog that's an ongoing like maintenance. It's not something that's just going to stop one day. And obviously running my own business, there's the financial pressures and awarenesses of that. So my life isn't straightforward. My life isn't sort of made, it's not set in stone, but I'm very grateful and very appreciative of what Spirit have allowed me to create and what they've allowed me to do. But also, I work bloody hard, and that's what it comes down to. A lot of people think it's easy to do readings. You've got to put so much personal effort into it. It doesn't just happen, it doesn't just manifest. You have to literally really step up and invest in your spirit. But I take the love, the beauty, the blessings of what the sun brings forward with my work, you know? So just because someone makes it look easy, it doesn't mean it is easy. But with the Sun card, there's this real acknowledgement of like, even if it isn't all figured out, or even if it is still a work in progress, it's actually stopping to take in the beauty, to take in the magic, the connections of what, you know, your world is made up of, even if we still have a goal in our mind of where we would like things to sort of be. Don't overlook the quality of what already exists. Because I think for some people, they're so focused on kind of getting to that point, which they feel then will bring them happiness, that they're sort of robbing themselves of the initial happiness and the initial magic that they still have access to. Don't wait for a time frame to be happy. Give yourself permission to be happy now. We all kind of have this kind of light within us. The sun energy is wanting to sort of bring about that vitality. It's wanting to recharge people. It's really wanting to bring that sort of transformation, that awoken state into a sense of being. So don't wait for a time period to be happy. Be happy now. Owe it to yourself. Give yourself permission to have really cool experiences, even if you have a goal and what you're aiming for in your mind. The other thing with the sun, sometimes it can represent fertility. So there could be some younger energies around you. Maybe some of you are parents and you're really invested in the journey with your children. Maybe there's talk of wanting to kind of create new life. So if some of you have been sort of feeling a little bit maternal, maybe there's going to be the beginning stages of sort of that. And we do have this little dog here as well. So maybe some of you are just wanting to have a new little fur baby, or a fur baby if it's your first one. So sometimes it taps into like a playful side, a playful energy as well. So yeah, but essentially light coming back after darkness, after restrictions, after setbacks, and really allow that light into your heart. You know, life isn't perfect. I don't think it's ever going to be perfect, if you want me to be completely honest. Make the best of the cards that have been dealt. Make the best of what your story is at this stage of your life, and enjoy those pieces, because they will eventually be the memories that you carry with you into the spirit world. That's what it is. So I hope you can make sense if you've been drawn to card number 2. And finally, as we're going into card number 3, you naughty lot if you've been drawn to card number 3, we're going into the energies of the Hanged Man. Now, I actually really like the pictation in this particular deck of the Hangman. So when the Hangman shows, like I'm talking about with some of us are putting maybe some pressures or maybe some expectations upon ourselves that are a little bit sort of too heavy, it's letting go of some of that. Often with the Hangman, maybe we feel a little bit sort of stuck between a rock and a hard place. So maybe some of you are feeling in that sort of divide of energy a little bit. Maybe some of you are really struggling to see the wood for the trees at the moment. And essentially what we have to do when we're in the energy of the Hangman, we do have to honour those feelings. It's really, really important. If you're feeling off, if you're feeling a little bit depressed or a little bit vulnerable or a little bit negative, own that for what it is. Absolutely feel those energies, heal from that stuff, but don't stay stuck there, okay? Go through the energy of it, you know, embrace it, whatever, but then turn this card upside down. Give yourself permission to gain a new focus, a new perspective, because when we turn the card upside down, we recognize and we see that the noose is actually around his foot. He's maybe tripping himself up a little bit unnecessarily, and sort of seeing it this way, he's being encouraged to stand up, to rise, to sort of be able to overcome hurdles and setbacks and challenges. And by looking at it this way up, there is this sort of pictation of the sun behind him. And again, is this realization of light coming back into your life after darkness, after restriction, after heavy times. So if you've been through something, if it was stressful, if it was awful, if it was very traumatizing, you know, process, heal, own that for what it is. but don't take it on as a life punishment. You know, it's something that happened in your life. Learn from it, heal from it, move forward. Give yourself permission to create and to have something more fabulous, even if you're having to completely reset your world back up from the ground, you know, because a lot of people I'm talking to at the moment would rather stay stuck in this than actually owe it to themselves to live or to have a better quality version of life, a better experience to sort of life. And just don't stay stuck, because this is not living. This is often survival, and you guys are worth so much more than just surviving. Owe it to yourself to live a better quality of life. If that means there are people that have hurt you or let you down, and maybe moving forward to have a better quality of life, those people may not feature in your world moving forward. But do what you have to do, but definitely don't stay sort of stuck hanging, because that's going to get you nowhere fast. Give yourself permission to set yourself free, you know, to rid the negativity from your life, whatever you've got to do. And if you are the one being negative, start to really become mindful, start to really become aware of your thought patterns or the behaviors of maybe what you're kind of carrying out, so that you can have a better quality of life moving forward. Only you can make the changes, but isn't it worth investing in yourself? So I'm going to leave that with you. I hope it resonates and makes a little bit of sense. So an interesting set of cards this week. Going to leave their love, going to leave their magic with you. Have a beautiful week ahead. Just one or two little cheeky shouts. First of all, thank you so much to everybody that's been supporting the up and coming Zoom demo night. I've literally only put it up yesterday, and I'm down to 2 tickets. So you guys definitely obviously have been wanting me to do that for a while. So I will look at putting some other dates on. I don't know if I'll do one in November. I'll definitely do one for December, and I'll have a think about doing one in November. I may do them every other month, because I don't want to sort of overkill on it and then find that there's too many. But if you guys are sort of feeling like you really want to sort of have more of those, then I definitely obviously will look at putting more on. So that's really cool. The other thing I wanted to say, just a reminder that this Saturday we have Amy Michelle's up and coming Wincanton spiritual fair. It's always a really great day, always lovely souls, lovely energy, a beautiful mix of readers, therapists, healers, fabulous stall holders. Everything's there, so all your spiritual needs can be kind of met. It's a free entry event. It's happening from 10 o'clock until 4 o'clock. Readings with myself are now fully booked, so thank you very much if you've acquired a space. I will look forward to seeing you there. But come along, get involved. Mum's going to be at this one as well. She'll have a stall there. I know a lot of people haven't seen Mum for quite a while, so come on down, come and support it if you're in and around the Wincanton area. And yeah, it would just be lovely to see you. So I'm going to leave this with you. Have a beautiful week. Keep shining bright, and I will see some of you lovelies very soon. Take care. Bye for now.